So, with the Seoul-Washington summit just around the corner now, doubts have been raised over whether the South Korea-U.S. alliance is still rock solid following a difference in views over sanctions on North Korea. Our Mok-yeon has this report.
After the Hanoi summit last February ended without fruitful results, there have been concerns that the ironclad alliance between Seoul and Washington is shaking over differences in their approaches. South Korea has been reportedly asking the U.S. to partially ease sanctions on inter-Korean projects, including the Gaesong Industrial Complex and the tourism project at Mount Geumgang, to use them as leverage in the denuclearization process. The U.S. meanwhile has been against the idea, as it believes that easing sanctions on the regime would lower the effectiveness of the sanctions strategy. Some have claimed that their contrasting approaches could tear the alliance apart. However, an expert says that such differences in perspectives are a natural thing given the complexity of the denuclearization and peace talks. He also said inter-Korean projects, including the reduction of military exercises and the establishment of the liaison office, were made under close cooperation with the U.S.
The Moon administration has been cautiously approaching the issue of inter-Korean economic cooperation under the condition that it doesn't go against international sanctions, and also has been pre-discussing every sanctions-related issue through working group talks with Washington.
With that being said, President Moon's role during Friday's summit seems even more important.
Though the talks could end without any concrete outcome, I think the two sides confirming each other's perspectives itself is symbolic. Because if their ties start to fall out of shape, third-party nations could have more influence over the North's denuclearization.
However, the deputy chief of Seoul's National Security Office, Kim Hyun-jong, said last week that inter-Korean economic projects are currently not on the agenda for the two leaders' sit-down. Many experts are suggesting that such projects could be used as a corresponding measure for the North's denuclearization steps, but for now, the two leaders will likely focus on bringing the North back to the negotiating table. Mok-yeon, Arirang News.